Join us as we explore the incredible world of giant creatures on our planet. In this video, we'll introduce you to 13 abnormally large animals that truly exist. Get ready to be amazed as we dive into their unique characteristics and adaptations that set these massive beings apart. Number 1. Blue whale. Earth's largest creature ever known, is a true marvel of the animal kingdom. These colossal marine mammals can reach astounding lengths of up to 100 feet, 30 meters, and tip the scales at an astonishing 200 tons, 181 metric tons. Blue whales are widespread inhabitants of the world's oceans, including the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. Their immense size is made possible by their aquatic environment, as the buoyancy of water helps support their staggering bulk. Despite their gargantuan proportions, blue whales have a relatively small throat, preventing them from consuming larger prey. Instead, they employ a unique feeding strategy, filtering enormous quantities of tiny shrimp-like creatures known as krill through their baleen plates, comb-like structures in their upper jaw. During the feeding season, a blue whale can consume an astounding 40 million krill per day, equivalent to approximately 8,000 pounds, 3,600 kilograms, of food. These gentle giants sport a distinct, streamlined body shape that allows them to glide effortlessly through the water. Their bluish-grey coloration, which lends them their name, aids in blending seamlessly with their oceanic surroundings. Notably, blue whales are renowned for their powerful vocalizations, emitting some of the loudest sounds in the animal kingdom. These low-frequency calls can carry for up to 1,000 miles, 1,600 kilometers, and play a pivotal role in communication and navigation. Blue whales are primarily solitary creatures, typically journeying alone or in small groups. However, they do congregate in specific regions during their feeding and mating seasons. Their migration pattern follows a seasonal rhythm, with blue whales heading towards polar waters in the summer to feast on abundant krill, then returning to warmer waters in the winter for mating and giving birth. Unfortunately, blue whales have faced numerous threats over the years, primarily from commercial whaling. From the early 20th century until the 1960s, they were relentlessly hunted, pushing their populations to the brink of extinction. Thankfully, the international ban on commercial whaling, introduced by the International Whaling Commission in 1986, has allowed blue whale populations to slowly recover. Today, the blue whale is classified as an endangered species, prompting ongoing conservation efforts to safeguard these magnificent creatures and their habitats. Number 2. African elephant. The largest terrestrial creature on our planet, commands attention with males reaching towering heights of up to 13 feet, 4 meters, and weighing a staggering 14,000 pounds, 6,350 kilograms. These majestic beings roam throughout the African continent, inhabiting diverse ecosystems such as savannas, forests, and deserts. Distinguishing them from their smaller Asian counterparts are their larger, continent-shaped ears and the presence of two finger-like projections at the tip of their remarkable trunk. The trunk itself is an extraordinary appendage, housing over 40,000 muscles and tendons, affording the elephant exceptional dexterity and strength. Elephants employ their trunks for an array of activities, including feeding, drinking, bathing, and communication. One of their most distinctive features is their massive ivory tusks, which continue to grow throughout their lives. These elongated incisor teeth serve multiple purposes, from digging for water or minerals to stripping bark from trees, and serving as formidable weapons in confrontations with predators or rival elephants. Unfortunately, the demand for ivory has fueled widespread poaching, posing a grave threat to the elephant population. African elephants are herbivores, their diet consisting of a wide variety of grasses, leaves, fruit, and bark. They're known to dedicate up to 18 hours a day to feeding and can devour as much as 660 pounds, 300 kilograms, of vegetation daily. Their substantial appetites have significant impacts on their environment as they clear paths through dense vegetation and disperse seeds in their droppings, promoting biodiversity. Socially, African elephants live in complex matriarchal societies, led by a dominant female known as the matriarch. Family groups typically comprise related females and their offspring, while adult males often lead more solitary lives. These remarkable creatures are known for their strong bonds, displays of affection, impressive intelligence, and problem-solving abilities. Regrettably, the African elephant population faces a multitude of threats, including habitat loss, human-elephant conflicts, and the illegal ivory trade. Over the past century, their numbers have dramatically declined, with estimates suggesting a drop of as much as 90%. Conservation organizations and governments have undertaken relentless efforts to safeguard these iconic animals through anti-poaching initiatives, habitat preservation, and community-based conservation programs. Some African elephant populations have exhibited signs of recovery in recent years, but continued dedication is essential to ensure their long-term survival. Number 3. Saltwater crocodile. Also known as estuarine or Indo-Pacific crocodiles, claim the title of Earth's largest living reptiles. These formidable creatures can reach astounding lengths of up to 23 feet, 7 meters, and tip the scales at a remarkable 2,200 pounds, 1,000 kilograms. They rule the coastal regions, estuaries and rivers in parts of Southeast Asia, northern Australia, and the eastern coast of India. Saltwater crocodiles are exceptional swimmers, covering long distances in pursuit of prey and mates. Their powerful tails propel them through the water with ease, while their streamlined bodies and partially webbed feet enable effortless maneuverability. As apex predators, they employ an ambush hunting strategy, patiently awaiting prey before launching swift and powerful attacks. Their diet is diverse, encompassing fish, birds, and mammals, with the capability to take down even large prey like water buffalo, wild boar, and astonishingly, sharks. Possessing an incredibly potent bite force combined with sharp teeth, they can subdue and dismember their prey with ease. Saltwater crocodiles exhibit territorial behavior, particularly among males, who fiercely defend their domains, often engaging in aggressive confrontations during the breeding season. Males vie for the attention of females, who diligently lay 40 to 60 eggs in carefully constructed nests. The females guard these nests during the incubation period, assisting hatchlings in their journey to the water. Conservation efforts for saltwater crocodiles have seen success in certain regions, particularly Australia, where stringent protective measures have led to a significant population rebound. Nevertheless, in other parts of their range, habitat loss, pollution, and illegal hunting remain significant threats to their survival. Number 4. Eastern gorilla. Encompassing 2 subspecies, the mountain gorilla and the eastern lowland gorilla, are the largest primates alive today. Adult male eastern gorillas, known as silverbacks due to the silver hair on their backs, can weigh up to a formidable 440 pounds, 200 kilograms, and stand as tall as 5.6 feet, 1.7 meters, when upright. These majestic beings call the dense forests and mountainous regions of Central and Eastern Africa, primarily Uganda, Rwanda, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Eastern gorillas are predominantly herbivorous, with a diet rich in leaves, stems, fruits, and occasionally insects. Their powerful jaws and large molars are well suited for grinding fibrous plant material, and their robust arms aid in navigating their forest environment and gathering food. These remarkable primates have been documented consuming over 200 different plant species, showcasing their dietary adaptability. Eastern gorillas are social creatures, forming cohesive groups known as troops. A typical troop comprises one dominant silverback, several adult females, and their offspring. The silverback leads the troop, protecting them from predators and rival males, and making decisions about feeding and resting sites. Gorilla troops exhibit complex social hierarchies, and individuals within them form strong bonds, engaging in activities such as mutual grooming and play. Mountain gorillas, in particular, have become a symbol of endangered species conservation due to habitat loss, poaching, and disease. Their populations have faced tremendous pressure, with numbers dwindling to just a few hundred individuals at one point. However, dedicated conservation efforts, including habitat protection, anti-poaching patrols, and ecotourism, have led to a gradual but steady increase in their population. As of 2021, there were over 1,000 mountain gorillas, a testament to the success of these initiatives. Conversely, eastern lowland gorillas continue to confront severe threats due to ongoing conflict and political instability in their habitat. Their numbers have plummeted in recent decades, and they are now classified as critically endangered. Conservation organizations and governments are tirelessly working to implement measures aimed at safeguarding these remarkable animals and their habitats, even though the challenges they face are monumental. Eastern gorillas serve as a poignant reminder of the crucial importance of conservation and the urgent need to protect our planet's biodiversity. By preserving these magnificent primates, we not only conserve their unique ecosystems, but also contribute to the well-being of countless other species that share their habitats. Number 5. Whale shark. The largest fish species on our planet can attain astonishing lengths of up to 40 feet, 12 meters, and weigh as much as 20.6 tons, 18.7 metric tons. Despite their colossal size, these gentle giants are filter feeders, subsisting on vast quantities of plankton, krill, and small fish. They grace the warm tropical oceans around the world, recognizable by their distinctive white spots and stripes set against a bluish-gray backdrop. Whale sharks are unhurried swimmers, leisurely cruising at speeds of about 3 miles, 5 kilometers per hour. Their feeding technique, known as ram filter feeding, involves swimming with mouths agape, allowing water and prey to flow through their gills. The gill rakers act as filters, trapping their nourishment while permitting water to pass through. These immense fish embark on migratory journeys, covering substantial distances to locate abundant food sources and suitable breeding conditions. They are known to congregate in specific regions globally, such as the coast of Western Australia and the waters off Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, where they feast on seasonal plankton blooms. Whale sharks are typically solitary creatures, although they may form larger groups during seasonal feeding events, providing a unique opportunity for scientists to study their behavior and biology. Remarkably, despite their size, whale sharks are docile and pose minimal threat to humans, making them popular subjects for ecotourism and underwater photography. Sadly, whale shark populations face grave threats from human activities like fishing bycatch and habitat degradation. They are classified as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, prompting numerous conservation efforts. These initiatives include the establishment of marine protected areas, public awareness campaigns, and the promotion of sustainable ecotourism, all aimed at safeguarding these gentle giants of the oceans. Number 6. Ostrich, Earth's largest and heaviest living bird species, boasts adult males that can reach towering heights of up to 9 feet, 2.7 meters, and weigh as much as 320 pounds, 145 kilograms. These flightless birds call the savannas and grasslands of Africa home, where they've adapted to a terrestrial lifestyle marked by remarkable speed and agility. Ostriches are characterized by their long legs, necks, and large round bodies adorned with feathers. Their powerful legs enable them to achieve speeds of up to 43 miles, 70 kilometers per hour, making them the fastest running birds globally. Ostriches also wield strong, sharp claws capable of delivering potent kicks to fend off predators. These unique birds are omnivores, with a diet primarily consisting of plant material like leaves, seeds, and fruits, alongside insects and other small animals. They possess a specialized digestive system that aids in breaking down tough plant fibers. Ostriches dwell in flocks, typically comprising one dominant male, several females, and their offspring. During the breeding season, the dominant male performs elaborate courtship displays, including fluffing his feathers, spreading his wings, and swaying his neck to attract potential mates. While ostrich populations are generally stable and not currently threatened with extinction, they have encountered challenges related to habitat loss, hunting, and competition with livestock for resources. Conservation efforts primarily revolve around habitat preservation and sustainable population management. In some regions, ostriches are also farmed for their meat, feathers, and eggs, offering an alternative income source for local communities and alleviating pressure on wild populations. Number 7. Kodiak Bear, also known as Alaskan brown bears, stand out as some of the largest and most formidable terrestrial carnivores on our planet. These remarkable creatures primarily inhabit the Kodiak archipelago in Alaska and are closely related to mainland grizzly bears. Adult male Kodiak bears can tip the scales at a staggering 1,500 pounds, 680 kilograms, and reach shoulder heights of up to 5 feet, 1.5 meters, when on all fours, with a towering standing height of up to 10 feet, 3 meters. The Kodiak bear's imposing size and strength are underpinned by a diet rich in protein, encompassing salmon, berries, vegetation, and other animals such as deer and elk. They are particularly renowned for their prowess in fishing, skillfully catching salmon during their annual spawning runs. Kodiak bears employ their sharp claws and powerful jaws not only for catching and consuming prey, but also for digging up roots and tubers. Typically solitary, Kodiak bears roam alone or in small family groups consisting of a mother and her cubs. Their keen sense of smell aids in locating food and communicating with other bears. During the mating season, Kodiak bears may engage in fierce battles to establish dominance and secure the right to mate with females. One of their most remarkable attributes is their ability to rapidly gain weight in preparation for hibernation during the summer and fall months, putting on up to 400 pounds, 180 kilograms, of body weight. This weight gain enables them to endure their winter hibernation without the need for eating or drinking. Fortunately, the Kodiak bear population is presently stable due to factors such as the isolation of their habitat, sustainable management practices, and the protection of their primary food source, salmon. The Kodiak National Wildlife Refuge, established in 1941, serves as a sanctuary for these magnificent animals, ensuring their long-term survival. Ongoing monitoring and research have informed management decisions, contributing to the conservation of Kodiak bears and their unique ecosystem. Number 8. Green anaconda. Indigenous to the tropical rainforests of South America, ranks as one of the heaviest and longest snake species globally. These formidable non-venomous constrictors can reach staggering lengths of up to 30 feet, 9 meters, and weigh as much as 550 pounds, 250 kilograms, with females generally surpassing males in both size and weight. Their striking green hue adorned with black circular markings offers excellent camouflage in the lush, swampy landscapes they inhabit. Green anacondas are semi-aquatic, often lurking in slow-moving rivers, swamps, and marshes. They are exceptional swimmers, using their muscular bodies to glide effortlessly through the water. With eyes and nostrils positioned on top of their heads, they can remain almost entirely submerged while still seeing and breathing. These massive serpents are ambush predators, patiently waiting for unsuspecting prey to draw near before executing a rapid and powerful strike. Their diet spans a variety of animals, including fish, birds, reptiles, and mammals. Thanks to their flexible jaws, they can stretch wide enough to swallow large prey whole. After a substantial meal, anacondas can go for weeks or even months without needing to eat again. Their primary method of subduing prey is constriction, coiling their robust bodies around their victims and applying immense pressure, leading to suffocation or circulatory failure. Despite their fearsome reputation, green anacondas pose minimal threats to humans. While they face few natural predators, they are imperiled by human activities like habitat destruction, pollution, and hunting for their skins. However, their remote and often inaccessible habitats provide some protection from these threats. Conservation initiatives for green anacondas include habitat preservation, the establishment of protected areas, and regulations governing hunting and trade. These measures aim to ensure the long-term survival of this remarkable species in its South American rainforest home. Number 9. Chinese giant salamander. The Chinese giant salamander, the world's largest amphibian, can reach impressive lengths of up to 6 feet, 1.8 meters, and weigh as much as 110 pounds, 50 kilograms. These remarkable creatures call the freshwater rivers and streams of central, southwestern, and southern China their home. Their wrinkled skin, varying in color from dark brown to greenish black, provides effective camouflage against the rocky riverbeds they inhabit. Chinese giant salamanders are primarily nocturnal, spending their daylight hours hidden in rock crevices or burrows along riverbanks. They are well adapted to an aquatic lifestyle, with flattened heads, small eyes, and large paddle-like tails that facilitate easy navigation in their underwater habitats. Due to their poor eyesight, they rely on sensory nodes on their skin to detect vibrations and locate prey. As carnivorous amphibians, Chinese giant salamanders feed on a variety of animals, including fish, insects, crustaceans, and other amphibians. They employ a unique feeding method known as suction feeding, rapidly opening their mouths to create a vacuum that sucks in prey. Once captured, their strong jaws and sharp teeth secure and consume their meal. These salamanders have an intriguing reproductive strategy. Males establish underwater nests, where they court females and protect fertilized eggs. The male salamander remains with the eggs throughout the incubation period, safeguarding them from predators and ensuring their survival. Unfortunately, Chinese giant salamanders are critically endangered due to factors such as habitat loss, pollution, and overharvesting for the luxury food market. Populations have significantly declined in recent decades, prompting urgent conservation efforts. These initiatives include habitat restoration, the establishment of protected areas, and the implementation of captive breeding programs to bolster wild populations. Additionally, laws have been enacted to regulate the trade and consumption of Chinese giant salamanders, aiming to reduce demand for this threatened species. Protecting and preserving these fascinating amphibians is crucial to ensure the survival of an integral part of China's rich biodiversity. Number 10. Ocean sunfish. The ocean sunfish, or mola, holds the title of the world's largest bony fish, with adults weighing up to a staggering 5,100 pounds, 2,300 kilograms, and measuring up to 10.8 feet, 3.3 meters, in length. These peculiar fish inhabit temperate and tropical oceans worldwide, often swimming near the surface, where they sunbathe to warm their bodies, earning them their common name. Ocean sunfish boast a distinctive flattened body shape, adorned with a sizable dorsal fin and an elongated trailing anal fin. Their body narrows to a clavis, a rounded rudder-like structure that takes the place of a true tail fin. These gentle giants are known for their curious behaviors, including leaping out of the water and allowing smaller fish or birds to clean parasites from their skin. Primarily, they feed on gelatinous zooplankton, such as jellyfish, salps, and catanophores. Their beak-like mouths, filled with small, sharp teeth, are well suited for consuming these soft-bodied prey. Despite their size, ocean sunfish pose no threat to humans and are considered harmless. However, ocean sunfish populations are vulnerable to human impacts like bycatch, plastic pollution, and habitat degradation. They are currently listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. Conservation efforts for ocean sunfish include the implementation of sustainable fishing practices, reducing plastic pollution, and raising public awareness about these unique and fascinating creatures. Number 11. Goliath Bird. This bird-eater spider, scientifically known as Theraphosa blondi, earns its title as the world's largest spider by mass, with adult females weighing up to 6.2 ounces, 175 grams, and boasting a leg span of up to 11 inches, 28 centimeters. These impressive arachnids call the rainforests of northern South America home, residing in burrows and venturing out at night to hunt for prey. Despite their name, Goliath bird-eater spiders seldom consume birds. They primarily feed on insects, amphibians, and small mammals. using their formidable fangs to inject venom and immobilize their prey. While their fangs can pierce human skin, their venom is relatively harmless, causing only mild pain and swelling. Goliath bird-eater spiders are solitary creatures, interacting only during mating, with males cautiously approaching females to avoid being mistaken for prey. Females lay hundreds of eggs, guarding them fiercely in their burrows until the spiderlings hatch and disperse. Although the Goliath bird-eater is not considered endangered, they face threats from habitat loss due to deforestation and climate change. As top predators in their ecosystem, these spiders play a vital role in maintaining the balance of tropical rainforest habitats. Conservation efforts for the Goliath bird-eater spider encompass habitat preservation, sustainable land management practices, and raising public awareness about the significance of these remarkable arachnids. Number 13. Japanese spider crab, scientifically known as Macrochera kempheri, is the largest species of crab globally, boasting the longest leg span of any arthropod on Earth. These fascinating marine creatures inhabit the waters surrounding Japan, residing at depths ranging from 160 to 2,000 feet, 50 to 600 meters. Adult Japanese spider crabs can reach impressive weights of up to 44 pounds, 20 kilograms, and display leg spans that extend up to 12.5 feet, 3.8 meters. Japanese spider crabs are easily recognizable due to their distinctive appearance, characterized by a rounded spiked carapace and elongated spindly legs resembling those of a spider. They possess large, powerful claws used for catching and crushing their prey, which include various organisms such as fish, mollusks, and decaying plant and animal matter. These crabs exhibit a slow growth rate and an astonishingly long lifespan, often reaching up to 100 years. While primarily solitary, they may congregate in large groups during the mating season. Female Japanese spider crabs carry their fertilized eggs underneath their bodies until they hatch, releasing thousands of larvae into the water column. Unfortunately, Japanese spider crabs face several threats, including overfishing and habitat degradation. In Japan, they are considered a delicacy and are often caught for consumption. Conservation measures have been implemented to protect these unique creatures, including seasonal fishing restrictions and the establishment of protected areas.